No one better than to underestimate Lu Bu. Cao Cao formed an alliance with Liu Bei so they could fight him together. The allied forces quickly surround Xiapi Castle. Infuriated, Lu Bu fights like a man possessed and breaks through the surrounding enemy forces. Cao Cao could not be left alive. Lu Bu knows that if Cao Cao is to live, he will continually pose a threat to him. If Cao Cao insists on getting in Lu Bu's way, there's nothing left to do but eliminate him. Alright, so here we go, the campaign against Cao Cao. And before I begin, I want to mention something real quick, just a heads up. This stage, along with two other stages, the campaign against Sun Jian and the campaign against Liu Bei. These three stages will pretty much be the repetitive theme in the other forces' Musou modes. For most of them anyway. The non-mod Musou mode won't have them. They'll be replaced with something altogether, something different. And the Yellow Turbans, more specifically, they'll have these stages, but in Lu Bu's Musou mode, Dong Zhuo's Musou mode, and Yuan Shao's Musou mode, when you see these stages, it'll be pretty much the final showdown against that particular kingdom. In this case, in this part, it'll be Cao Cao and Wei. So, just a heads up on that. But anyway, here we go. Also note, just quick, in Yuan Shao's Musou mode, this stage won't even exist. But anyway, enough of that. I have said that I was going to play as Diao Chan in this part, and in the next two parts. So, here we go. Alright, so the equipment, the weapon, we have a mace at level 1. The items, I have unlocked the red hair, but I am going to stick with the shadow harness just for the fact that I won't get knocked off if I get hit. Vorpal Orb, Tiger Amulet, Taurus Amulet. Bodyguards, I'm going to set back to 2. There we go. The objectives. We have to defeat Cao Cao to win. If Lu Bu's defeated, if I die, or if the time runs out, we lose. It's a game over. Plain and simple. The unit info. For Lu Bu's forces, you have Lu Bu and Chen Gong, Zheng Liao, Diao Chan, which is me, Zheng Ba, Yin Li, Yang Fang, and Gao Xun. For Cao Cao's forces, you have Cao Cao and Xun Yu, Xiahou Yuan, Yue Jin, and Cheng Yu, Dian Wei and Li Dian, Cao Pi, Luo Jia, and Cao Zhang, and Cao Ren, Xu Huang, Cao Xiu, and Xun Yu. Alright, let's do it. And just a little heads up, I'm going to go to the far left, simply because of a certain thing that will occur if you go to try to attack Cao Xiu.
Cao Cao, your life ends here.
Cao Cao is not called a hero of chaos for nothing. He will have a plan. Please exercise caution.
I believe it's Cao Xiu anyway. Yeah, Cao Xiu. So pretty much, if we try to attack Cao Xiu, well, first off, if you defeat any of the 3 officers under Cao Ren, the gate will open behind him and you can attack Cao Ren from there. However, for the fact that we spawned or started right by where Yang Fang is, and if we attack Cao Xiu, Cao Ren will pretty much cause an ambush, destroy the bridge, and we'll be pretty much trapped. He will open the door for behind Cao Xiu, but the other 2 gates won't open, and you either have to hope that the allies defeat Cao Hong or Xun Yu, or defeat Cao Ren. And in my case, I'm trying to defeat as many officers and generals as possible for weapon experience, so I'm going to go to the far left and go around that way. Anyway, we're going to go and defeat Cheng Yu and take it from there. And I'm expecting to get near red health every now and then, just for the fact that this is the 5th stage, and I'm playing as a default Diao Chan, and that was a cheap shot. Alright, Cheng Yu's down, and now we'll go defeat an elite guard, if I can find one, and then we'll go and defeat Yue Jin. Also note, you could actually get a unique item here. We have to make sure we expose one of the two ambushes, whether it's Yue Jin or Xu Huang. It doesn't matter which one, as long as you obtain and discover one of them. Then defeat Xiahou Dun. I believe you have to personally do it, not let anyone else do it. Then you'll be able to get the item. How we'll be able to trigger the ambush? Well, we have to, well, not trigger, but discover the ambush. We have to trigger one of them in order to get to the other one. Unless for some miracle, in this case, I'm going to go to the far left. After we enter, I'm going to assume it's Yanjin, because it's taken in Guandu, or taking place in Guandu. But Xiahou Yuan will start to retreat, and he will pretty much set a trap for you to get caught in Xiahou Yuan's.
Enemies should always be allowed to flee. But this time, there is no escape.
And that's the cutscene I was talking about. If I was on the other side of that bridge, I would have been fucked. But anyway, Xiahou Yuan will start to retreat, and he will pretty much trap you. And let me see if I can actually defeat Xiahou Yuan before he even gets to Yue Jin's ambush. I mean, I could definitely outrun Xiahou Yuan. And he's pretty much going to try to ambush us, and since he's going right for the goal, it's very easy for me to defeat him. Holy shit.
Me? Die?
Wow, okay. So, let's see if I can pull this one off. Because, if I'm not mistaken,
We can't fall behind.
the trap has to include Xiahou Yuan, and I did that without him trapping us, or luring us into the ambush. So, I don't even think that ambush will even exist. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to try to figure it out. I'm going to take full advantage of it and go all the way around and expose Xu Huang's ambush. In order for us to do that, all we have to do is enter that little circle area in the right side, and we have to go through the right side of that circle and go through the north. And I'll tell you, you'll run into two generals, well not generals, officers, Guojia and Cao Zhang. Heads up, don't try to go for them if you're trying to get the Storm Harness. That's the item we're trying to get. Don't defeat them just yet. Just expose the ambush, then do it. Because if the ambush is exposed, I believe they will retreat. So, just a heads up on that one. And, okay, that's very weird. I think I had to expose one of them in order for the other one to appear. Because I had never seen this before. Let me go over there again just to make sure. I have never seen this before. I usually expose one of them, and then I get trapped by the other. But I have never, well, reversed that. I first get trapped by one of them, then expose the other. But I have never seen anything like this before. Yeah, I don't think this was supposed to happen. Well, I'll get it later. I'll just continue on. It'll be nice to actually show off that you could actually not have two ambushes. So, that works for me, in a way. So, we'll get to Storm Harness on a second attempt. I mean, it took me, what, 3 or 4 tries before I got the Auto War in Dynasty Warriors 3. So, I might as well just continue on. Alright, Guojia is down. But yeah, if you manage to get ambushed by Yue Jin or Xu Huang, make sure you pretty much do what you need to do to discover the other ambush. In my case, I would have defeated Yue Jin, but that didn't happen here. And I would have skipped defeating Cao Zhang just because I had a technical error at one point, and I was actually going somewhat technically south from the area that I'm at right now, which pretty much caused Xu Huang to launch out his ambush anyway, which is very strange. But anyway, we'll defeat Cao Zhang now and take it from there. Okay, now it happened. That's very weird. Well, I'll defeat Xu Huang anyway. Maybe I'll be able to get it. But yeah, that's exactly what happened when I attempted the Storm Harness way back in the day, even in my failed attempt at the Celeste effect. And I wasn't really thrilled about that. So, and if you manage to fuck up and allow both ambushes occur, then you won't be able to get the Storm Harness. Also note that you have to actually do this in Lu Bu's Musou mode. Well, not the actual Musou mode itself, but under Lu Bu's forces.
I have yet to attain true strength.
Because you can't play this stage under Dong Zhuo's forces and the Yellow Turbans, but you cannot get the item unless you specifically play under Lu Bu's forces. So, anyway, we defeated Xu Huang, and now, if that happened the way it did, like it's shown there, I might as well try to expose or discover the other ambush. So, I'll defeat Cao Pi first, and I'll take it from there. The only thing you cannot do is you cannot go or enter those two areas from the north. You have to really go and enter those two ambush sites from the south, really, to be perfectly honest with you, in order to discover them. And I definitely need that health because I don't know how Cao Pi, who's a non-playable, nearly kicked my ass. That was weird. I did not get that as a KO. Alright. Anyway, let's discover the ambush now. So, if I were to discover Yue Jin's ambush, what I would have to do is head up over there from this area, from the south. And, this might actually work. I mean, I wasn't trying to do it like this. I was trying to discover Xu Huang's ambush first, but, I guess it happened the way it did. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen here. I mean, I entered it through the south technically, but realistically from the beginning, from the very beginning, I actually entered this fortress from the north, but there's no Yue Jin. I defeated Xiahou Yuan before Yue Jin even appeared. So now I'm hopelessly lost. And I'm just gonna go and defeat Cao Ren's officers and defeat Cao Ren and then try it when I'm done. Because this is very fucking confusing. I wasn't ready for this. Oh my god. I mean, what the actual fuck? Anyway, we'll go and do that. We'll defeat Xu Huang. Oh, Shun Yu first, then Xu Huang, and then Cao Xiu and Cao Ren. Alright, there he is. We'll go and defeat Shun Yu and not get hit by that cheap shot. So far, so good. One door's open, and one officer under Cao Ren is down. Now, we'll go for the other two. Xu Huang's next, but I need to defeat an elite god before I continue on, and that elite god needs to quit shielding it the fuck up. There you go. And now we'll go for Xu Huang. What the fuck was that? Really? Oh, that works. And a few more hits will do it. And Xu Huang is down. Now I'll try to find another elite guard because I know I'm going to need the health, and I think I found one. Yep. But now I lost him. There he is. Alright, where's my horse? I'm going to grab that battle axe while I'm on the horse and try to defeat Cao Xiu and Cao Ren as fast as I possibly can. And there's Xiahou Dun's unit. Alright, Cao Xiu is down. Now we'll go and defeat Cao Ren.
We must not fall behind.
And I know I'm probably going to get annihilated here by Cao Ren, but I'm going to make do with what I have and not get hit in 3 or 4 hits and getting killed. Yeah, I'm not that concerned about getting killed because I know there's health all over the place, but the only thing I'm really concerned about to a degree is if Lu Bu gets killed, because I don't think his morale is that high in comparison to Xiahou Dun, because Xiahou Dun's morale is up through the fucking roof, and I need to defeat Cao Ren very quickly, then defeat Xiahou Dun, but let's see what I can do here. I could always go and defeat Xiahou Dun and then come back and defeat Cao Ren. Let's see what I can do here. Unless he tries to hit me with a Musou attack and not knock me off the horse. Fuck that. Not happening. Alright, let's get off the horse and then knock Cao Ren down, because that was some bullshit that was going on right there. So far, so good. And don't run away. What the actual fuck? Now he's down.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Enemy officer defeated!
I would have liked to have seen the chaos end.
Alright, Cao Ren is down. Now I'm gonna bolt over to Xiahou Dun and defeat him quickly before he kills Lu Bu. And we'll be fucked. So let's get over there. Very, very, very quickly. Alright. Now, here we go. Xiahou Dun. I'm not that concerned. Hey, I got an idea. Alright. Now let's go and defeat Xiahou Dun. Actually, wait. I will fill up my Musou gauge first, then I'll defeat Xiahou Dun. That works for me. Really? I'll definitely take that. That is if he doesn't quit shielding up like a fucking fortress, then I'll be good.
This doesn't look good.
I'm gonna completely waste this battle armor and battle axe. I just know it. I mean, I did a little better. He does have double defense now, which isn't the best thing in the world against us, but at least it's that and not double offense. I hate that fucking charge attack. It'll definitely outrun me in every way, shape, or form if I'm trying to run away. But this will finish him off for sure. Or not. Alright, that's gotta fucking stop.
Cao Cao, you must prevail. We must not fall behind.
Alright. Now, what the fuck? I mean, I'm referring to the ambushes as in what the fuck, because, I think I might have fucked it up when I allowed, well, when I defeated Xiahou Dun before he got to his destination to launch, Yue Jin's ambush. But, I don't think I'll be able to do it now. So, worst case scenario, when I try to get the, other endings, and when I play under Lu Bu's forces, I'll be able to get it then. But, like I said, it took me 3 fucking tries to get the Art of War in Dynasty Warriors 3. So, it's not that much of a deal. I'm going this way right now because, I am gonna get the, dim sum over here. And the, Musou wine is actually by, Xiahou. So, we'll go and grab that later. But right now, the dim sum is right over here. Not that. That. And then, we'll go and, defeat Li Dian to open the gate, defeat Dian Wei, and then go inside the castle and get ambushed, because there will be an ambush and Xiahou will close the gates, but you just need to defeat the guard captain to reopen the gate. But anyway, let me see if I can find a thing to help me out here. I mean, I've never seen this before. This is a first for me. And, you learn something new every day, despite the fact how many times you actually played a fucking game. That's how I see it. I've done it with Dynasty Warriors 3, and I'm doing it right here with Dynasty Warriors 4. So, it does not surprise me one bit that I'm learning new shit every day. Yeah, so if Chen Gong said that there should be other ambushes around, I would have to enter the West Fort from the south, but I already entered it through the north and he retreated. So I don't think it's gonna trigger. I think I would have to I'm really confused right now. Oh, there, wow, holy shit. Okay, this has to be the weirdest part I've ever done in Dynasty Warriors 4 so far.
Impressive.
But I won't be able to get the item because I believe I have to do this before Xiahou Dun appears. And I already defeated Xiahou Dun. So, very, very weird part. But yeah, Yue Jin actually withdrew once we discovered that ambush. This has to be the weirdest plot I've ever done. But anyway, we'll go and defeat Dian Wei now.
Close the gate. Divide the enemy.
Yeah, don't be concerned about that. All you have to really do is defeat the guard captain and you'll be able to open the gate.
Enemy officer defeated.
And Dian Wei is down.
If the Lord is safe, I can go in peace.
And I'll defeat Xun Yu before anything else, really. And Xun Yu's down. Now let's defeat the God Captain. That wasn't supposed to happen. And we're set there. And now we'll go and grab the Musou wine and defeat Cao Cao. And then we're good. Yeah, the item box would actually be over here, but like I said, I believe I would have to discover the ambush before defeating Xiahou Dun. It has to be done in a certain order. I mean, it has to be some weird shit that I've seen. So, anyway, let's just defeat Cao Cao in this stage. I'll worry about the Storm Harness the next time I play this stage, and it won't be for a while anyway. But I don't think I would ever use the Storm Harness anyway. And I don't even recall what it does, to be perfectly honest. I'll look it up before I end the part. But anyway. Shit. So far, so good. One more do it. Goodbye.
Defeated.
My destiny has not yet.
And that's a win. And I'm looking at it right now. The Storm Saddle pretty much increases the amount of attack if you start off with it. So, pretty effective with Ma Chao. If you remember, or if you actually seen my part where I played the Battle of Chengdu strictly on a horse. But anyway, that took us some time. That took us 28 minutes and 7 seconds. That's a long fucking time. But at the same time, I was playing as Diao Chan at default, so I should have a weapon to class 2 right out of the gate, but who the fuck knows. Anyway, our KO count is 106, which is for the fact that we have 56 KOs. Where the opponent count is, well, should be 16, but it's 15. I don't know what the fuck happened when I defeated Cao Pi. Apparently I didn't get that KO despite the fact that I actually delivered the final blow. I must have hit someone and defeated Cao Pi. The knockback probably defeated Cao Pi, which doesn't count unfortunately. But anyway, we have a good 4,366 points, and that'll be enough for rank 13. And there you go. Now the weapon experience total is 8,484 points, and that's way more than enough to get to level 4. And I think we'll probably be 1,516 points away from level 5. Yep, right on the dot. Alright. And the bodyguards. Now we have 3. And we will save. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and I'll see you in the next part where we will take on the final act, which will consist of 2 stages: the campaign against Sun Jian and the campaign against Liu Bei. So, peace out.